review. Fantasy for you, for you, for you, for you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ryan and welcome to Castle Tree TV. So our latest episode was a lot of fun to do, and apparently everyone really liked it. So we decided to do another episode just like it. If you haven't seen that episode yet, make sure you check it out. Basically, we created a song inspired by the movie The Neverending Story. The style of music and lyrics were directly influenced by the film and the time in which it was made. I absolutely love the old fantasy classics, and apparently, so do you. Everyone really enjoyed it, and we received a lot of suggestions for the next movie we should do. One of those movies stands out especially for me, and it was the easy choice for our next song inspiration. A film that was shunned by critics at first and almost never got made. A film that, in my opinion, has one of the most lush and detailed sets ever created for any movie ever. It also has possibly one of the greatest villains ever being acted out by an absolute master of the stage and screen. My friends, that delicious morsel of fantasy cinema is the 1985 Ridley Scott film, Legend. I will never be as talented as Tim Curry. This movie does such an amazing job of transporting the viewer directly into a fairy tale. A really dark fairy tale at times. Maybe too dark for kids. Is that why some of us grew up so weird and disturbed? I am talking directly to you, my older sister Lindsay, who's absolutely obsessed with all things horror film, blood, guts, and gore and darkness.
Hi, I love you.
The sets on this film are some of the most detailed and beautiful you will ever see. Next time you watch it, really pay attention to the surroundings and it will blow your mind. There's no green screen and everything is actually built inside the 007 studios in Buckinghamshire, England. Real trees and real birds were brought in and added to the synthetic landscapes. Ridley Scott had initially wanted to film in Yosemite National Park, but was having trouble getting the lighting he was looking for. During filming, a fire actually started in the studio and burned the entire building and the sets down to the ground. But filming continued elsewhere and the movie was eventually finished. This next part is where I start to question Ridley Scott's choices a little bit. He released 4 edits of the film. One for US audiences, one for European audiences, one for TV networks, and one director's cut. Apparently we all like the same movies, but different movies. But the same. But different. It would be like if when Picasso created his blue series, but he was like, no, the people in the United States do not like blue. They want to see more red. I don't know why I just made Picasso French. The US version initially had a beautiful classical score that was composed by Jerry Goldsmith. But the head of Universal Studios at the time decided that US audiences wouldn't like it. So he chopped the film up and hired Tangerine Dream to create the American soundtrack. And maybe he's onto something, because I really like the Tangerine Dream soundtrack. There's also music by John Anderson and Brian Ferry. And both of them have that luscious 80s soundtrack cheeseball sound that I absolutely love. It's from these songs and the Tangerine Dream soundtrack that I have drawn my inspiration from. The lyrics, of course, will be inspired by the movie itself and the characters. And speaking of characters, I feel like it would be a terrible injustice to not mention Tim Curry's role and performance as Darkness. I'm sorry, I'll stop doing that. He does such an amazing job that you kind of forget that Tom Cruise was even in the film sometimes. Tim Curry's acting and Rob Bottin's amazing makeup job made this character completely unforgettable
And completely diabolical.
To give you a little sample of Tim Curry as Darkness, Maestro has offered to act out a scene from the movie. Let's have a look.
Blix, come closer.
Oh, your finger smells like poo.
Are you not the most loathsome of my goblins?
I'm not a goblin, bro. I'm a wizard. Clearly.
And is your heart black and full of hate?
No, my heart is good. My liver is black. No hate, though. Pretty happy.
Something troubles me. I feel a presence in the forest. A force I had mercifully almost forgotten.
Is it park rangers? Parks and wildlife?
Looking upon these frail creatures, one would not think that they could contain such power. One could rule the universe with it. You must find them for me and destroy them.
That's a bit much. That's federal time. I'm not made for jail.
Let this serve to remind you. The creature is crowned with a single spiral reaching like an antenna straight to heaven.
What kind of national parks are you going to?
Bring the horns to me.
I don't know where to look for something like that.
There is only one lure for such disgusting goodness. One bait that never fails.
Granola? Is it granola? Is it an acai bowl?
Innocence. Innocence.
So how was that? Be honest. I know I went off script a little bit, but I like to think of myself as a method actor and really bouncing off of what Tim Curry's throwing back at me.
It was terrible and a huge waste of time.
Oh, okay. Sorry I wasted your time. I'm also sorry that you're such an idiot.
You know I fart on your pillow when you're not home, right?
Oh, well, I'm sorry that Lord of the Rings is stupid and your life is a joke.
You're a shitty wizard.
You live in a fantasy world.
You live in my mind.
No one likes you.
You're a no one.
You smell funny.
You smell terrible.
You're an idiot.
You're so dumb.
I love you.
Gross.
I want to be closer to you.
I don't want to be near you.
We don't talk anymore.
Good.
I hate you.
I hate you too.
I love you. I hate you even more. Cosmic brothers united by the endless forces of the universe. Alright everyone, thanks for watching Castle Tree TV. Please like and subscribe so that you can be notified when our next video drops. I hope you enjoy my song Legend, and I'll see you next time on Castle Tree TV.
Innocence and harmony between us, the very thing they'll drag into the fire. Can't you feel the wind around you starting to go cold? Forbidden fruits that you and I were never really meant to hold.
It's my right to set a challenge for my suitors. I will marry whoever finds this ring. Jump!
put your dark arms about me. Protect me in your black embrace. I sit alone, an impotent exile, whilst this force, this presence, returns to torment me.
What you survive for innocence and love don't make me sick. Those silly little pet names and the games that lovers play, it's just a trick. But desire and temptation and sensation, now you're talking. If it isn't black and vile and seductive all the while, get to walking. 'Cause here when darkness falls, I show my teeth. I am Lord of all that's underneath.
We create and review. We create and review. We create and review. Fantasy for you, for you, for you, for you.